Yes, Naya. Cool na aya. Who am I? It's just the girl, them sugar. Alright. Here I know. Whoa, na 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 na. Oh, na 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 na.
Cabot.
Corey, we're here at NBA 2K23 Summer League. How's your Summer League been thus far?
It's dope so far. I just landed, kind of came straight into this, played a game of 2K, and just kind of mingling around and checking out the scene. And it's like good vibes in here, so I'm happy. Yeah.
You are getting a taste of NBA 2K23 for the first time. What do you think of the gameplay?
Super dope. Like the last one, I was a little it was a little hard for me on free throws, but this one, it seems like they made it a little bit easier for your boy. So I don't know, I'm super hyped. They said it was like an early version of the game, so super excited to see where it goes, but so far so good.
Anything else you want to talk about 2K related?
I'm super excited for the new game. I love the covers. I love that like D-Book has his shoe like kind of like the focal point in it, and it says Be Legendary. And I think he's a legend, just signed like a crazy extension. I love like the women's cover, love the Michael Jordan cover. You might see some circulation.
The John Hancock Tower rising above the bustling city of Boston and its tree-lined streets. Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. Hello, everyone. And now the opening lineup for Detroit. We've got Lee. Miles Bridges is out there with Isaiah. Then it's Hamidou Diallo. And it's Bay in at the 3. And for outside, the wings are Brown and Tatum. Then it's MP. Then it's Williams. And it's Gibson in at the 4 slot. For the teams that are clearly rebuilding, Greg, should they simply play the young guns no matter what, or should they make them earn their minutes?
I think there should be a combination. And as long as guys are pros and really approaching the game the right way, you want to give them an opportunity to grow, and also it gives you a chance to evaluate.
Driving to the basket. Bay, no good. And so Brown will bring it up for Boston. It's a 3-point game. MP from deep 3-point land. And again, Boston with the triple.
Some playground range right there. MP can hit shots from the cheap seats.
On the pass to Bay. Back to Lee. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. So he had to bring much faster help than that.
That's a nice play, getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
Yeah, he may just have to put a little more arc under that. But either way, it's a tough shot.
And he lobs it up toward the rim. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Oh, great ball movement from Bridges there. I mean, the self-awareness, the selfless attitude leading to the wide open shot.
The 3 from MP connects again from distance.
And his incredible shooting season continues.
Oh, up the history charts he climbs, GA, now tied for 3rd all-time for threes in a season. Absolutely amazing.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from.
And there's the drive. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Pistons shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
That one is no good. The Celtics have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Tatum kicks to MP. Another miss by MP. Pistons have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Dwayne Casey and I got a chance to talk for just a bit. This is the first meeting of these two teams, so he didn't know exactly what to expect. But he does know that he wants his guys to attack offensively. He feels their success on that end will dictate their success through the game. So, guys, we can expect them to be aggressive from early on.
Appreciate that, David. Interesting report there, GA. The team focused on what it can do offensively.
Bottom line, in this league, you have to score points. Sounds like they have a plan.
Pacing will be important. You like to see them move the ball and concentrate on taking good shots. Golden opportunity that you can't make good. Maybe a wake-up call.
Good! Another from three.
The threes just don't stop with him. He's been a machine from beyond the arc ever since the start of the season.
He continues, doesn't he, to shoot his way up the history books and now sits solely by himself for third most threes in a season. And now the first time out called here for Detroit. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Celtics team.
The game is the first of a 3-game season series for these clubs, both looking to take round one.
And this first game is always interesting. It's going to give us a sense of what the dynamic between these teams is going to be this season.
Six to shoot. Now here's Diallo. Tight defense on him. Here's Hayes. And again, it's the Pistons missing. It's the Celtics ball. They're on a 15-5 run here. The Celtics working the ball around now. The basket counts and one. They'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play. Boston shooting their first free throw tonight. Free throw, good. Bryant.
Had that special night from the floor a few years ago, and when he went 14 for 14. In NBA history, had more makes without a miss in a game. You might know his name. Wilt? Yeah, pretty good company.
And slam dunk by Tatum.
And you see Tatum using that insane reach on the catch. I mean, he get.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Garza. Detroit, no good that time either.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
MP outside. And the three off target. Pistons trail by 15. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Grant kicks to Hayes. To the middle. Here's Olynyk. Bryant with the rebound.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Connects from three-point range.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, they've been very aggressive, and they've taken early control of this game.
And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. It's the Celtics. They lead by 18 and will return shortly. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Celtics.
The three-pointer has been a major weapon for them in early stages. I mean, they'd be smart to keep moving and working on the perimeter.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
Here are the five Detroit has to start the second quarter. They've got Grant. Hamidou Diallo is out there with Hayes. Then it's Olynyk on the sideline. Let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. MP in the last game against the Nets played superb basketball. He added 37 points and got there the usual way. An impressive barrage of three-pointers. It was really spectacular watching him take over a game like that. He proved once again that he is an elite talent. Kevin?
Excellent, David. Yeah, he was very assertive in that last game, making things happen.
Absolutely made his presence felt. And I wouldn't be surprised if he tries to get it going early here tonight.
Bottom line, though, he's a pro. He understands his strength, and he knows how to play tonight.
Now here's Hayes, covered by MP. Over MP. No good off the back of the rim.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Pass to Hayes. Goes up with the stripe. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on MP. And Chris, one change we're seeing now, a lot less. And so it's the Boston Celtics in very good shape with a 23-point. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Oh, man, what a tremendous first half. Okay, obviously he's feeling the flow, and he's looking to keep it going.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the court right now for the Celtics. Outside, the wings are Brown and Tatum. Then it's Williams. Then it's MP. And it's Gibson in at the 4-man position. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Saddiq Bey.
He hits the second from the line. And so MP will bring it up for the Celtics. They'll be playing host to Miami for the next game. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand.
Even with the D giving him a lot of attention, he's still finding ways to light him up.
About 1 minute played here in the second half. Tatum against Bey. Passes it to Lee. And here is Bridges. He's still scoreless so far in this one. 5 on the clock. To the inside. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
A 3 from MP. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Lee passes to Bridges. And at the top of the key, Diallo. 2 minutes into the second half of play now, and he banks in the layup.
Rock solid start for him. I mean, they're 3 for 3 since coming out of the locker room.
Connects again from distance. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Lee against MP. Lee passes to Bridges. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Bey. The rebound by Gibson. Gibson's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
On the wing, MP. Guarded by Stewart, and the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him. Celtics making a switch here. Tice is checked in, and then for Detroit, Olenek is checked in for Bridges. Grant comes in for Saddiq Bey, and Hayes subbed in for Saben Lee. And Hayes kicks to Grant.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Hayes. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. And the dunk by Grant.
And look at the hops on Grant. Lifting off for a slam before the D can contain it.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Saddiq Bey was the 19th pick in 2020 out of Villanova, and he made an immediate impact for the Pistons. Dwayne Casey said he's a coach's dream, adding he's made himself into one of the top 3-point shooters of his class, a defender, and he's just scratching the surface. Guy's not bad for a rebuilding team.
You're right, they got a good one. Thanks.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Here's Hayes, and Hayes throws it down.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution we love to see.
And now, the first timeout called here for Boston.
Every timeout, a chance to review the...
Now into the lineup for the Pistons.
Here's White. And Detroit looking at who they've got. Underneath in the post, it's Grant and Olynyk. Lee out there with Bay. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Grant dishes to Lee. We've heard the calls for more diversity among head coaches, Greg. With the turnover this offseason came a lot of opportunity.
And Kevin, that's really what it's all about, right? The league's values of diversity and inclusion have been really pushed to the forefront. And I think that's one large reason why our game is so popular globally, because it is so inclusive.
Robert Williams is checked in for the Celtics. And both free throws good for Lee. Boston leading by 19. A 3 from MP.
And finally, someone scores.
Yeah, this is low output for both teams. This is ugly. The defense is having their way so far.
Lee kicks to Grant. He feeds it to Bridges. Back to Grant. And he can't bank that one in. Celtics have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. And here's MP for 3. Rebound by Olynyk. Olynyk's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Now here's Bridges. He's guarded closely. Lee kicks to Grant. Ryan against Lee. Shot clock at 6. Here's Grant. And the layup is good. And that's 10 points for Jeremy Grant.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
And here's MP for 3. A three-pointer is right on target.
And with the game he's having, there's no doubt he'll be the guy they lean on to protect the lead.
Pass to Bay. We always have some tweaks to the rules every season, Chris. What do you think the league should focus on now when it comes to the next changes?
You know, I would hope the league would address the boardroom. I hope they would address the ownership. I hope they would address management. Hopefully, the league can start to look like the makeup of the players that it employs when you talk about ownership and things of that nature.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Grant up top. Kicks it to Lee.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Bay against MP. Bay. And he overshot that one, missing. Boston's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket.
And this is where MP's raw talent and toughness really stand out, attacking in the painted area.
And the NBA introducing new measures to discourage fan misconduct. Greater security and pursuing legal action, Chris, when that line is crossed.
But yeah, Kevin, we're living in interesting times, my friend. People may need to blow off steam, but let me tell you this, the players are here to entertain, but not as punching bags.
Back to Joseph. Can they get it? It's deflected.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Boston.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so taking a look at their record, a nice milestone they'll be picking up tonight. Wins on the year now.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season. And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance
for MP.
No fatigue in this fellas. Tireless, grinding out every possession and leading their offense.
The Pistons have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. The pass to Doumbouya. The dish to Jackson. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Boston. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
That's the dagger. You could tell they wanted that one. I know that seals the deal.
Joseph down low, working on Williams. Joseph, that's good.
That's what you like to see right there. A solid move to give himself some room and take it inside.
MP with it. Shoots the three. No good. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. A quarter-and-a-half dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home, no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that'll do it, folks. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And we'll...
Mama still clutch whenever she see a truck tenant. Going on outside, my brother and the cousins in the streets on fire. I got a tunnel vision, running with it. Torch for the taking, you gotta love it. See your false cockiness, honestly had enough of any label good for like 20 more just for with them. Try to step in front of that, become another. They don't know what I know. Don't waste time, I must go. For sure. Don't waste time. Look, I must go. I just want success. I just want to look in the mirror, say you the best. I just want to know my reward was worth all the stress. I just want to live a full life and have no regrets. Cause I'm so used to less. I just want my mama to rest. Double 9 to 5's only time I see her, she pressed. Cause they cut her enough just to make it to the next check. And she don't wanna quit, she unsure of her skill set. I assure she still blessed. You don't know the half, you don't know the feeling of almost having it in your grasp. You